situation, but it's your boy, Noble Alexander in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all know what it is. Happy New Year's up in this, man. Happy New Year's, y'all. Oh, hold on. I done dropped my stuff. Happy New Year's. How's everybody? Hopefully y'all had a wonderful New Year's. I had a great time myself personally. I can't even lie about that. I had a phenomenal New Year's. Really, really good New Year's, okay? I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. For real. Why does I say that? That is crazy. Happy New Year's. That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I had a phenomenal New Year's, okay? Phenomenal. And I hope y'all did as well. But y'all know how we do this. Y'all know how we like to open up. First and foremost, we want to start off by saying Hotep, Shalom, Salam Alaikum, peace and blessings, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. Welcome to another episode of I will slap the sense into you. Okay? Y'all know what this is. For those that's been here for a minute, you know what type of slap this is. For those that's just getting here, this might be your first time watching. This isn't a slap of disrespect. Oh, no, 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 no. Not at all. We mean absolutely no disrespect over here. It's just a little slap to wake you up because, your pineal gland might be a little calcified up in here, and you just need somebody to wake you up a little bit. Kind of, how when you be sleeping, you just need somebody to kind of wake you up because you stuck and you ain't been getting up, the alarm's been going off, all the signals, and you've been ignoring them and you about to be late. Yeah. So, we just here to wake you up a little bit because your pineal gland might be a little calcified. So you got your brother, big brother, little brother, just depending on the situation. Well, yeah, we here to wake you up a little bit. We here to wake you up a little bit. Okay? Yeah. So, for all my sports fans, college football's been going down. Ain't it been going down? Man, Miami got Ohio State out of here. I'm like, whoa. Was it Indiana beat the soul out of damn Alabama? I mean, damn, you only kicked a field goal? Was it 38-3? Whew. Good grief, you talking about an ass whooping. Good grief, you talking about an ass whooping. Okay? I mean, beat to death. All right, so it's been going down in sports and college football. I enjoy it. I think we got a game tomorrow. I think we got Oregon and Indiana, Oregon and somebody. That's gonna be a hell of a game. I'm gonna be on that game. I'm telling you, after these last 4 teams that's up in there, yeah, every game it's on. It's on. But anyway, with that being said, tonight's episode is called The Tortoise and the Hare. The Tortoise and the Hare. So maybe you never heard of the tortoise and the hare. It was a race between an actual tortoise and a hare. Hare is a rabbit, so it was a race. All right. So we're gonna talk about that race. I want to talk about hold on. I want to talk about the mustard seed. A mustard seed, that's like more of a spiritual, biblical, Quran, Hebrew type of reference, and talk about the fig tree a little bit. So I'm gonna go tortoise and hare story, mustard seed, tortoise and hare story, mustard seed, fig tree, and then we're gonna break it all down. And I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna come back in and clean it all up for you. All right, cool. So, for those who don't know the story of the tortoise and the hare, again, The tortoise is basically a turtle, and the hare is basically a rabbit. Okay, and so they had a race, and it was the tortoise that actually caught the rabbit out. And the rabbit, because the rabbit was just dusting everybody. So I guess the tortoise seen something about the rabbit, and um the 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 tortoise actually is the one that called the rabbit out for the fade on the track. Like, yeah, man, let me line it up and race. So the rabbit thought it was a joke, but he accepted it. And then, all the other animals, and then the judge of the race was a fox. All right. And so, all the other animals, they was thinking like, well, what's up with this tortoise? Like, why he want to race the hare? This is ridiculous. So um they line it up. The rabbit grabs a rock and he tosses it up in the air. So the thing was, that was like the on your mark and set, go type of thing, right? So the rabbit uh the hare grabs the rock, tosses it up. The rock hit the ground, the rabbit take off. Boom! Out the gate. Pew! The tortoise start moving like a tortoise. Tortoises are slow. So the rabbit looked back. He just blew the damn tortoise out the water. So the rabbit is like, oh well, shit. I done over here. I'm over here. I done spanked on this tortoise so bad. They ain't even finished the race, by the way. Like, man, let me just lay down and take a nap, man. Let me just lay down for a minute and take a nap because this is ridiculous. I don't even know why he came out here for me. So he laid down and took a nap. Uh, the problem with that is the hare slash rabbit overslept. All right, the hare slash rabbit overslept. So when the rabbit slash hare woke up, the tortoise was at the finish line already. And so the rabbit took off. Boom! Trying to catch up. And then the tortoise crossed the line. Boom. So everybody was like, what? So he beat the rabbit. And the rabbit was like, hell no. I can't believe I done lost to this damn turtle. I can't believe I've lost to this turtle. But the turtle beat the rabbit. Okay. So now that's the story. That's the story. So clearly we know that in a real life situation, other than what we spoke about, if a tortoise and a rabbit were to race from start to finish, the rabbit is going to win. Okay. A tortoise is nowhere near fast enough to outrun or compete with no damn rabbit when it comes to no damn race. But we got to look at what's important here is to look at the symbolism and the metaphorical meaning behind it, because there's a lot of symbolism and meaning behind it. Okay. Oh yeah. Don't forget. Oh yeah. Go Dodgers all day, back to back. Let's go. Anyway. So, see the hare, the rabbit lost because of one thing, well, two things, but one thing in particular: ego and ignorance. Even though I would say ignorance is just about as worse as you can get. That's probably number one, but it was really his ego because he was blowing a rabbit out so bad that he actually thought during a freaking race that he can lay down, take a nap during a competition. Okay, he actually thought this. The the rabbit, and he fell asleep. By the time he woke up with his ignorant ass oversleeping, the tortoise crossed the finish line and beat him. So that just shows you like how people say with that same pride cometh before the fall. Yeah, that was all ego because there was no way he should have lost. There was no way he should have lost, but he let his ego get in the way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some people out here, boy, we got some inflated ass egos. They let their egos get them into all kinds of shit. People let their egos get them into all kinds of shit. And then not only do you have the nerve to be egotistical, but sometimes your ego be so inflated that you will really start to begin to do some more ignorant ass shit. Like, damn, you know? Like, your ego will have you doing something and you'll be so stuck in your ego, like, oh no, this has gotta work. This has gotta work. And you'll keep trying it and doing the same thing over and over. And you know what they say about what they say about what the definition of insanity is. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. You're insane. But because of your ego won't let it go. Now we all got egos as human beings, but few of us actually have control over our egos. Few of us actually have control over our ego. Okay? Some of us, our egos are so inflated that we have zero accountability. No, we did wrong. For example, you be in a relationship with somebody. Take it as it resonates. This doesn't apply to either gender because, like I said, we all got egos, right? And if you're a lady, you might be dealing with a man whose ego is inflated. This is hell. You, as a woman, you might have the key to what he need to get whatever this task is done and successful. And you might be a very useful woman. Say, for example, I'm gonna use my mother, rest in peace, right? To Patricia, right? My mom was real handy with her hands. Like she can fix things, plumbing, some electrical. Like I don't know how she do it, learned it, but one thing I know about my mom, she used to like to read a lot. But whatever, but whatever the case is, she was real good at her hands. And let's say you got that type of woman that's dealing with a man, right? And let's just say the sink needs to get fixed or something, right? And the whatever the case may be, the woman might actually know exactly how to fix it, know exactly how to solve the problem. But because this dude is so stuck in his ego, because he don't want to acknowledge the fact that a woman can actually do something that he can't do or do something better than him, he don't even refer to her. And in fact, as he's trying to fix the situation, his ignorant ass is making it worse. Instead of just folding and surrendering to his, putting his ego to the side and be like, hey, yo, babe, the sink, I can't do it. Can you help me? Nah, his ego / pride won't let him do it. I got this. I don't need her help. Won't say nothing to it. Next thing you know, another pipe is busted. It's water all over the place. Just, you see what I'm saying? Just all because of ego. Your ego wouldn't allow you to go get the help that you needed. Then when problems started rising, you were so ignorant that you made the situation worse. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ugh. I will slap the sense in you. How many times have we as people actually helped to deal with our ego? Let's reverse the roles real quick. Fellas, this for the men. You could be having a disagreement with your girl. And you could be right. You could be, sometimes we take right. I'm gonna say this before I say that. Sometimes just because you right don't mean you right. If that makes sense. Like people be thinking like a disagreement is about winning. Like, well, I won the argument, but then you might have lost ground in your relationship. But anyway, but let's say you and your woman having a little tiff, right? And you done came with the facts, the receipts, the logic, the reasoning, the common sense behind it. Hell, you probably pulled out the Bible or the Quran or the Torah or whatever you wanted. And her ego will not yield to the facts, to the logic, to the reasoning, the biblical or the Quran references that you just made to substantiate what you talking about. Her ego gets in the way. And because now her ego is so involved and inflated, and when all she had to do was acknowledge the fact, especially as men, most of the time as men, we really don't be tripping. We just want to just say what we gotta say, and we hopefully that you being a real and be like, oh, okay, my bad. That's really what it is. But now because of your ego is so inflated that you just took a small situation and made it worse. Now that's just ignorant. Because now you done made a situation that was small bigger than what it was supposed to be. It's like what they say when you take an anthill and make it into a mountain. That's some ignorant ass shit. When all you had to do is just be held accountable and be like, damn, you know what, you right. I shouldn't have either done that or I shouldn't have said that. And next time moving forward, I'll do better. Cool, no problem. But sometimes people don't like to be held accountable. That's your damn ego. It gets in the way and it makes the situation worse. Like the damn tortoise and the hare. His ego allowed him to lay down on that tortoise. He fell asleep during the race. And when he woke up, the tortoise had won the race. That was some ignorant ass shit. His ego allowed him to think that there was no way on earth that he could have lost. And then he was ignorant enough to go to sleep during a competition? You fool? You fool? You see how just one thing leads to another? And that's why he lost. That's why he lost. Now, why did the tortoise win? Because remember, the rabbit / hare was actually racing other animals prior to the tortoise. And the tortoise is the one that called the rabbit out for the race. So whatever that tortoise saw, it made the tortoise feel like, oh, I could beat that rabbit. And I'm pretty sure that tortoise saw that rabbit full of ego, full of pride. And that tortoise knew for a fact that rabbit was going to do something ignorant as hell. Excuse me. That tortoise knew for a fact that rabbit was going to do some shit ignorant as hell. I'm telling you, man. This right here, I got me a new drink. Oh, it's so refreshing. I was messing around. I discovered this. I'm going to get back to the story in a minute. But this right here, there's some club soda with some water. Get you some club soda, some water, squeeze some lemon juice in it, and you can put a little mint in there. Man, I swear, man, I done had like 4 of these a day. Today alone. Fire. It's refreshing. You know what I'm saying? You get that water, you got that lemon, so that's gonna help you detox with some mint in it. And that mint and that club soda just make it just like, gives it a little zaza. Gives it a little razzle dazzle up in there. I'm telling you, the shit is fire. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm on this shit. It's good as hell. I'm drinking this for the rest of the night. Tomorrow I'm probably moving forward on the rest of my life. I'm telling you. Club soda Get you some water. Don't get no Arrowhead. Arrowhead is trash. It's disgusting. Club soda, water, some lemon, and some mint. Fire. I'm telling you, promise. When you drink it, you're going to think what I was saying. Like, damn, Noble was on point. Fire. But anyway, so the tortoise clearly must have saw I could beat this rabbit because this rabbit is he's pumped up with ego, and then he's counted on his ego, and then he also saw like, oh yeah, he ignorant. His ego is so inflated, this motherfucker ignorant. I'm gonna beat him. Watch this. And he beat him. He beat him. But when you look at now, let's break down the tortoise. How did he beat the rabbit? Because the tortoise was slow and steady. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? See, some people don't have the patience for things to take time. But that was the whole point. That tortoise was slow and steady. And when you slow and steady, you can actually learn and gain more from a situation as opposed to just moving all fast through it. You can get more from a situation. You can see more and gain more. And even though it's not fast, but if you think about it, if you slow and steady, you just keep moving forward. And that's all that turtle did. That's all that turtle did. And that turtle knew, like, watch this motherfucker fall asleep with his dumb ass. Watch him stop. And he knew it. Boom. Turtle. The hare looked back, saw the turtle way back there. He like, yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm taking a nap. Boom. When the tortoise saw that, the tortoise was like, up. You done fucked up. Like that detective said on Minister Society, you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? Oh, yeah. And the tortoise knew that all it had to do was keep moving his feet at a slow and steady. Slow and steady. When that damn rabbit woke up, that tortoise was done. And he had finished the race being slow and steady. Slow and steady. And sometimes, y'all, that's how y'all got to be in life. Sometimes in life, you just got to be slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? Everything not going to happen right now. And you better watch out for that. We're going to get into right now. You got to watch out for that. There's nothing wrong with being developed, going through a molding process. It's like, okay, I'm going to say this. It's like when it comes to weight loss. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking shots at nobody who has done this. I'm not taking shots at nobody who's thinking about doing this, or maybe they need to do it for health reasons. But let's say you got somebody, we're talking about weight loss, and you got two people. You got one person who had a surgery to lose weight. I don't know how much it is. I'm going to just assume 10, 15, maybe $20,000, right? I don't know. I'm just making up numbers. And let's say they go spend $10, $15, $20,000 to lose the weight, right? Then you got the other person who's just like, I'm going to go to the gym every day for 2 years straight, let's say. That's the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise is the person that goes to the gym every day, slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. Again, I'm not poking fun. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. I'm just as an example. If you're getting offended just because of what I'm saying, be like Michael Jackson, moonwalk your ass out of here and beat it, because I don't have time for that. I just said this is an example. All right, so a hit dog gonna holler if you know you on some bullshit. So the person that's unwilling to take their time to put in that work, they go pay the 10, 15, $20,000 to lose weight. This is an example in comparison to the tortoise and the hare story that we just went over. So they spend that money. And let's say they spend the money and they look good. And let's say they spend the money, they looking good, and then they get to their destination a little faster than they get to the destination a lot faster than the person who went to the gym and worked, who's going to the gym every day consistently for 2 years straight to work out. My question is, who do y'all think is the strongest of the two? Let's say the person that went to pay that $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, let's say they did that and they came out and they look good. Let's say the person that's going to the gym, they finally get there and then they look good. It took them a while, it took them a couple years, but now they look good. My question is, who do y'all think is the strongest of the two outside of, health situations and stuff like that? Let's just say this ain't no health situation. It's just a person that actually could go work out at the gym and they chose not to, and they choose to pay, to spend the money, versus the person, they in the same boat and they just said, I'm not going to spend the money. I'm going to go put in the work. Who you think the stronger of the two is? I can tell you right now that person that lost the weight rapidly is not the stronger of the two. Come here. Let me talk to you for a minute. I will slap the sense into you. That person that goes to the gym every day on a consistent basis is stronger than that person that paid to lose that weight in every aspect of life. I'm telling you right now, they're mentally stronger, physically stronger, spiritually stronger, emotionally stronger. Somebody would say, well, why so? How come the person that went to the doctor and had them suck out all the water and the fat, how come they're not mentally stronger than the person that goes to the gym? Because you didn't have to do nothing. All you did was they put you under anesthesia. You went out, woke up, you lost weight. The person that went to the gym, that's a mental grind. That is mental toughness, because that takes commitment, focus, dedication. All right? It's days that person woke up and didn't feel like going. It's days that person went to the gym, worked out hard, came home the next day, was dead tired, woke up in the mirror and felt like they saw no results. But then they kept working. So that's commitment. You're not gonna, if you haven't have to put yourself through a process of being dedicated, committed, focused, long-suffering type of shit, nah, you're not stronger than that. You're not mentally stronger. You're not physically stronger. Somebody will say, well, how is they not physically stronger, Noble? The obvious speaks for itself. What are you talking about? This person went and just paid money, laid on the table, and had everything sucked out of them. This person is actually using their body and they're strengthening their muscles. That person just went and laid on the table. They ain't strengthened no muscle, nothing. They just laid their ass there and okay, they look good, but you didn't put in no physical work. This person been putting in physical work. All right? So that person's physically stronger than the person that laid there. That person that's going to the gym and now they at the same level with the person, they both look good, and now we doing a real overall comparison. Shit. The person that went to the gym, them motherfuckers got traps, shoulders, biceps, calves, thighs, back, lats looking good. They got abs and shit. You ain't finna lay on no table and get that. That comes with, you got to go to the gym to get that. And that comes with being dedicated, commitment, focus, dedication, relentless. That's motivation. Sometimes tell you it's days you gotta dig down deep because it's gonna be a lot of days you're not gonna want to get up, especially when you already sore and you're like, oh, I don't feel like it. Oh my God. Oh my body, my neck, my back. Oh. But them same days when you get up and you put in that work and you go do what it do, anyway, as a result, and you go have a great workout, I promise you, a lot of those days you come back when you're done, you proud of yourself. You're like, damn, I did that. Because most people not finna go through the fire of the furnace. They're not finna go through that. They're gonna tap out and quit. 1, 2, 3, they out of there. Like they got pinned to the mat in WWF wrestler or WWE. It's a new era now, my bad. You know, I'm an 80s baby. You know, I'm WWF still. Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, Heartbreak Kid, The Rockers. Yeah, Killer Bees, Sting. I'm stupid. Don't pay me no attention. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Emotionally, that person's stronger. Because again, the person that went lay down, they lay down, woke from sleep, woke up, they look good. The person that went through a 2-year grind, I told you, it's days where they went to work and they spent the whole week in the gym and been changing their diet, and they came back and they looked in the mirror and saw no results because it don't happen like that. It don't just happen overnight like that. So they probably cried like, damn, man, I'm doing all this and I'm still overweight. You know what I'm saying? They battling depression like, damn, they ain't seeing no results. It don't work like that. But if you keep grinding like that turtle, slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. Next thing you know, you start seeing them results. You can look in the mirror and you probably already feeling like, I know I ain't gonna see no results. And you go look in the mirror and you just like, oh shit, wait a minute. Uh-oh. And that's all the person needs. Just a little glimmer of hope, like that turtle with that hare. That hare laid his silly, doofy, goofy, loofy ass down, went to sleep. And that turtle was like, uh-oh, got him. He done fucked up today. And that's all you need when you're working out, just to see a little results. Just to see a little results. And now you all the way motivated. Spiritually, that person that goes to the gym is stronger because you went through the furnace. Your mind was tested. Your body was tested. Your emotions was tested. You got to have heart to keep going to that gym, putting in that work, pushing yourself. You get on that treadmill, you look back, you looking at your journey, you done lost 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds. I know people that lost hundreds of pounds going to the gym, changing their diet, working out. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You know your journey. You know how when you got on that treadmill, you started at doing 2 miles per hour on the treadmill. Now you up to like 7, 8 miles per hour on the treadmill. You started off on the treadmill, you were just walking. And that's cool. You got to start somewhere. But you just started off just walking, just to the point where you can still talk to people like, hey, how you doing? All right, I'm good. How you doing? Oh, I had a good Christmas, good Thanksgiving, good New Year's. All right, Grant, have a good day. Now you up to like 7, 8, 9 miles per hour on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? You ain't walking on the treadmill no more. You on that motherfucker. You gashing. But you remember your journey. And you went through the fiery furnace. You went through that crucible. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're on the same level with that person, both of y'all look good. But I promise you, the person that actually went through the work, not only are they stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, more than likely, I guarantee you that person is also more of a friendlier person because they know what it's like. That person is probably more the type of person you actually would want to be around versus this other person that went to sleep, woke up, and they was fabulous. Now they out here acting all conceited, ego, arrogant. You know what I'm saying? She feeling herself. He feeling herself. You know what I'm saying? She feeling herself. Oh, I look good. You want to talk to me? But she wasn't acting like that when she was overweight like a motherfucker. Now she looking good. She act like she can't talk to nobody. She got her head up her ass. But the old mofo that went to the gym, they humble. You come up to them, you say, hey, how you doing? And she like, hey, how you doing? You have a good day. How you doing? That's humble. You like, damn, she's beautiful. Like, she's beautiful on the outside and the inside. She's straight. The other motherfucker, you go to her, hey, how you doing? She look at you like, Oh my God, the nerve of you to speak to me. Like, what? Like, girl, get over yourself. I'm just saying. That's the tortoise and the hare, man. That's the comparison. Slow and steady, slow and steady. It's sometimes you're gonna do some stuff fast. But don't worry about being fast. My one of my martial arts instructors, my Shihan, he always say, we always every time we learn something, we start slow, real slow. And he always say, learn it slow so you can learn it properly. And then once you learn it properly, then you go fast. So he will always say, uh, learn it slow so you can be smooth. And then smooth is fast. See, once you start slow and you get it down pat, now you can do it smooth. And then once you do it smooth, you can do it fast. That's how it was taught to me. Fast is smooth and smooth is fast. But in order to get to being any one of those things, you got to start off doing it slow. What's the purpose of being fast at doing something you doing it wrong? That's what I be telling my kids on the football field, on our football team. The kids I be training in football, we be teaching them certain footwork, certain hand techniques, and they be doing it all. They be want to just be all fast with it. I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down, slow down. And they like, what? Why you want me to slow down? I say, because you're doing it wrong. That's why. And I don't want you to do fast wrong. I'd rather you slow down and do it right. Slow down and do it right. Because you're going to develop that habit of doing it wrong. Then you're going to be doing wrong fast, which is going to make it even worse. So if you don't get your ego out the way, you're going to come out here in this football field. You're going to be egoed up for no reason. Then you're going to get even ignorant. Because when you go against somebody that's been through the process and properly trained, they're going to murder you on this football field. Then you're going to do something stupid on this football field because of your ego is so inflated, you're getting your ass kicked, you mess around and punch another athlete on the opposite team and get ejected from the game and cost your team a penalty. Now you're being ignorant. The hare, the tortoise. The hare, the tortoise. Don't be afraid to be a tortoise. Don't be afraid to start a business from scratch and take your time and build it up. Some of y'all know y'all should be entrepreneurs out here, and you be afraid because you're like, well, I got to build up my clientele. I don't know. I don't know if I should build up the clientele. It's going to take me a minute. It's going to take me a while. So what? But look at the end results. You rather have somebody else keep dictating to you how much you should get paid, when you should get paid. You need permission to go take a lunch. You got to ask them permission to go take your kids off. You may not feel like coming to work today. You sick. You got to look and see if you got sick time. Man, all that. If you know in your heart you need to be an entrepreneur, go ahead and get that entrepreneur on. I'm not mad at nobody that do 9 to 5 now. I'm not, trust me, I am not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just saying some people avoid that lifestyle because they're afraid of being a tortoise. They're afraid of just going slow and steady, slow and steady. But you're going to win. And guess what? It ain't about another thing you got to learn from that race, from that story of the tortoise and the hare. You ain't on nobody else's time but God's. So don't compare yourself to nobody. You start looking at other people like, well, they finished and they got. Don't worry about them. You worry about you. Get your shit done. Trust me. If God is developing you and taking his time with you, have faith. Let that happen. You'll turn out to be the King of Kings. Okay? What we got up in here? Hand claps, the person who takes their time and works for 2 years or stronger. For sure. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Like I said, I'm gonna do the story of the tortoise and the hare, and I was gonna give a little information about a mustard seed and a fig tree, and then I'm gonna really just, do what I do, put my pedazzle on that thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna read y'all this information. All right, I'm gonna read y'all information about a mustard seed and a fig tree. I want y'all to. I could have said all of this, but I'm gonna read it to y'all, right? So y'all don't think I'm just making up shit, which I'm not. I don't gotta come make up nothing for nobody. Okay, I don't got nobody to impress or nothing. All right, so we're gonna start with the mustard seed. So I don't know if y'all ever heard of. Remember, I forgot the name of that damn that E40 song. It's an E40 song. I forgot what album it is. Remember how the song go? The chorus to say, "Let go and let God fight your battles. All you gotta do is just believe and have the faith of a mustard seed. Let go and let God fight your battles. All you gotta do is just believe and have the faith of a mustard seed." Yeah, that shit hard. I don't give a damn what nobody say. E40 hard. I don't care. You know, they be hating on E40, man. I'm telling you, E40 is hard. But anyway, it says the power of small beginnings. We talking about the mustard seed right now. Like I said, we did the tortoise and the hare. I'm finna get on this mustard seed. I'm gonna talk about the fig tree a little bit, and then we're gonna really have some fun up in here because I'm about to get ignorant. I just want to lay the foundation before I get. Told you I'm on their ass. In Christian tradition, Jesus famously used the mustard seed to describe the kingdom of God. It teaches that spiritual movements or personal growth don't need grand entrances. The lesson: do not despise small starts. A single prayer, a small act of kindness, a small moment of honesty, reflection carries a massive future. Transformation. Just a tiny seed becomes a large tree where birds can rest. Your internal spiritual work eventually grows to provide shade and support for others. Concentration of intention. That's the next part. It says faith. In many interpretations, mustard seed faith isn't just about small versus large, but about purity and focus. Hold on. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? 3, divine persistence and expansion. Remember, slow and steady is being persistent. That's the tortoise. Spiritually, a mustard seed is also known for being invasive and hardy. In the ancient world, mustard could quickly take over a garden. The meaning: when God plants a truth, a person's heart or community, it is relentless. It grows even in harsh conditions and eventually becomes the dominant feature of the landscape. It represents the unstoppable nature of divine grace. The meaning in other traditions: the mustard seed appears across several faiths with slightly different spiritual flavors. In Buddhism, it's used in the story of Kissa and Gotami to symbolize impermanence and the universal nature of death slash suffering. In Islam, in the Quran, is used to symbolize divine justice, showing that God accounts for even the smallest deed, even the weight of a mustard seed. In Judaism, the Kabbalistic texts sometimes compare the physical universe to a mustard seed to show how the vastness of creation was once contained in a tiny point. All right? It's a mustard seed. What do you say in E40? What do you say? Let go and let God. You got to have faith. Fight your battles. All you got to do is just believe the faith and have the faith of a mustard seed. You just got to let go and let God. Don't worry about, oh, what if this happened? And what if that? Come here. Come here. What if your ass go outside and get hit by a car? That's gonna stop you from going outside today? What if an airplane fall and bust you upside your head and just split your body in half? You're not gonna go outside today? How many of y'all travel and get on airplanes? Airplanes crash all the time. We see it on the news. Are you not gonna get on that flight to the DR? All right, so knock the shit off. Have some faith. Have some faith. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Good grief. Some of y'all killed me, man. I'm telling you. Okay. Now we're gonna get into the fig tree. Now we're gonna get into the fig tree. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm reading this, y'all, so y'all just gotta. Okay, here we go. It says spiritual. It says spiritual authenticity. Fruit versus leaves. Being compared to a fig tree is often a. This one's blocked out. Damn. It's often a something match your leaves, outward appearance with your fruit, inner character. The metaphor. In a healthy fig tree, the fruit appears at the same time as or even before the leaves. The meaning. If you have leaves, meaning you speak about faith, wear religious symbols, or act like a good person, but have no fruit, you are spiritually inconsistent. To be a good fig tree is to be someone whose inner life matches their public persona. I'm going to read that part again. The meaning, if you have leaves, meaning you speak about faith, wear religious symbols, or act like a good person, but have no fruit, you are spiritually inconsistent. To be a good fig tree is to be someone whose inner life matches their public persona. I think that's dope as hell. I think that's dope as hell. Because what does that mean? What do we always say, right? We be talking about. What have a lot of us say? Well, a lot of us people that say, well, that's why I don't go to church. Why? Because they're a fig tree. They got leaves, but they don't got no fruit. Because the fruit is about love, kindness, and integrity. All right? They don't have no fruit. So you can see somebody sitting up here just because they got on the cross. Oh, I believe in Jesus. You know, I believe in Jesus. They believe in whatever they want to believe in, but their public persona, them wearing a cross, got the I love Jesus bumper sticker on their damn car. They go to church every Sunday. Shit don't mean nothing. If it don't match your inner qualities, it don't mean nothing. So now let me tie it all in between the story of the tortoise and the hare, the mustard seed, and the damn fig tree. Now we're going to really have some fun. See, you got a lot of, what did the Bible talk about? Wolf in sheep's clothing? You got a lot of wolves out here, man. You got a lot of wolves out here, man. And they'll put on them sheep's clothing like they really somebody, but they ain't shit. I know quite a few people like that right now. They'll talk it, preach it, act like they on point, and they're not. That's why Jesus said, you do the works of your Father. That's why in the Bible say all you got to do is the fruit. It's all about the fruit that you yield. If a person's a good person, they're going to yield good fruit. It don't matter what a person say. I know people right now that will act like, oh no, I'm a good person. I'm cool. I'm knowledgeable. You can come to me. You can learn from me. And then when you look at this mofo, you're like, wait a minute. You looking at him and you're like, damn, bro, your shirt dirty as hell. Your teeth yellow as fuck. You stink. Take a bath. You got bad. Why your life like this? You see what I'm saying? You got people that will swear up and down they nice and innocent. Sometimes it be them the craziest ones, the one that's always, I don't do nothing wrong. I'm so nice. I'm so innocent. Be the main one putting poison in everybody's food. Main person behind the scenes doing dark ass magic and witchcraft on your ass and shit. Talking about how much they fucking love you. Talking about how much they love you. You'll be surprised how many people, people use the tools and the instruments of goodness against you. They'll give you a gift, and you'll really think like if you had to play that game, who was the murderer, and then the person come and give you the gift, right? And you in your world, you're like, well, I know it's not them, and you gotta have somebody come in like, come here. I would slap the sense in you. Why it's not them? Well, because they gave me a gift, and there's no way it could be them because they gave me a gift. They're not the murderer because they gave you a gift? What? They gave you the gift because they are the murderer. They finna kill you. That's the one finna get you. They trying to get you off of them. So you won't think, and you be looking at everybody else. What are you talking about? You got some people that's out here that don't mind putting in that work like the tortoise. They don't mind putting in that grind. They don't mind getting into the gym. They don't mind starting a business from scratch. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind going through the furnace. They don't mind it. They actually enjoy it. Okay? And then you got people mad at you. Then you got people mad at you because they like, oh, who the hell she thinks she is? She think she wearing Michael Kors and Louis Vuitton bags all the time and da-da-da-da-da. And they not even looking at the fact of how hard you work. They want to destiny swap with you. Again, probably go do some more dark magic, some old dark evil ass shit, trying to destiny swap with you. Yama, 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 yama. Get that silly ass, weird ass shit out of here. You got people mad at you because you who you are, when all the hell they had to do was get their egotistic, ignorant, lazy, jealous, selfish ass up to go put the same work that you put in. They mad at your business because your shit flourishing. But you've been doing your business for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. This mofo mad because they just started their shit within the last 2 to 3, and they trying to compete with you. And you know how motherfuckers be competing with you and you don't even know that y'all competing? It's like they competing with you, but you ain't competing with them. You ain't even thinking about them. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even on that shit. You trying to do what you do, and they want to fast track. So instead of putting in the work, again, these dark ass witches and these dark ass warlocks, what they want to do is do that old bullshit ass magical spell. I keep telling you, I don't think this shit is real. I covered this shit in the Medusa, the Jezebel spirit. It's people out here is evil, and they doing dark ass rituals and shit on people all the time. Yes, they are. I had and have mofos thinking they want to come for me, baby, and they learning them. So you go try that shit with somebody else. Don't you go play with something safe. That's too late. Now they over here scrambling. How do we get out of this? It ain't no way out of it. You gonna get with what you gonna get because this is what you get. But anyway, and instead of them putting in that work, they rather do some shit to steal from you. This is why, ladies, you gotta be like look. I just saw this thing. Damn. I just saw, what the hell was I watching? I can't remember what TV network I was watching, but it was sad too because it's a real life. I think it's called American Monsters or some shit like that. And it's about, and I hate watching stuff like that, but somebody put me up on it, right? And it's a real true story. It's all about murders and stuff. And I don't really like watching stuff like that. But anyway, this one was sad in particular because it was about a story that happened, some murders that happened in Ohio. I think it was in Cleveland or something like that. It's Ohio for sure. And it was this lady, she was dating this dude. And she was already finished the school. He was younger than her. And he was in high school. And, he had a football future potential coming up. He was pretty dope in football. Okay. And so I think that's more the reason why she kind of dated him. And he actually didn't look his age because she was actually a few years older than dude. So I was like, damn, you really messing with dude. But anyway. And so, man, she taking care of him. While he was in college, I think she went to Ohio State University. She was on her shit. Started her daycare program, doing what she doing, taking care of her shit. Opened up a few daycares. I mean, she up. She balling. She got credit cards. I mean, she up. And so, she taking care of dude while he in school. He ain't got to put in no work. Fast forward, boom, she have a baby. He's still pursuing an NFL career, blah, blah, blah. She taking care of him, taking care of him. They start getting ready to split. She start cutting off. She bought him a car, all kind of stuff. She up. She doing daycare. She got several daycare. She was so up that, and with the daycare and the different facilities, that she started hiring her friends and family. Like, she was up. And so, she taking care of him, buying him clothes, cars and shit. And they start splitting. So naturally, when they split, she like cutting off shit. Like, you don't got access to the credit card no more. Rightfully so. Like, bro, you ain't finna not be with me. And you just keep running up my credit cards and all that. So she cut all that shit off. Boom, boom, boom. Long story short, fast forward, he unalived her and unalived her brother. It was some sad shit. But it was like, he mad, he crashing out because he want to be taken care of. She put in all this work. And he want to be taken care of like a baby. He a grown-ass man now. And instead of him coming out here, lacing up his boots, putting on his bootstraps, being a man, he unalived her. Like, dude, what the fuck? That's the type of people we got out here, though. Motherfuckers that you be sleeping with the enemy the whole time. People be in your family, hating like a motherfucker. You done went and actually put in the work. Oh, I want to be you. But they don't even know what it's like to be you. They just, people that are jealous and envious of you, they don't know what it's like. They just see what they see. They see, well, every time I see you, you smiling. Every time I see you, you shining. Every time I see you, you looking good. But they not knowing that you live a life of betrayal. They're not knowing that you live a life of betrayal. That all these mofos, most people turn on you because of your potential, because of your light, because everything is shining. Most of these mofos turn on you for that purpose. And you got haters that want to destiny swap, do some candle magic shit again, like Hightower off of goddamn damn, what's the name of that damn movie about the cops? But it was funny. Police Academy. Police Academy. I don't know if y'all know about Police Academy. This shit is funny, but it's like a comedy type of thing. But it'd be kind of be serious, but it's funny. And he was, and Hightower was portraying this voodoo priestess dude, and he was acting like he was doing all this just to put on the front. He was sitting up there, yama, 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 yama. The shit was funny. But anyway, these old weirdos will go do this dark magic shit, yama, 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 trying to ruin your finances and ruin your shine and ruin your health and ruin your shit. Well, all they got to do is come out here and put in the same work that you put in. You ain't born with no silver spoon in your mouth. What the fuck is they talking about? You from the hood just like them. You from Compton just like them. South Central just like them. You from Baltimore just like them. You from Watts like them. You from the south side of Chicago like them. You from LA like them. You from the 3rd Ward or 5th Ward just like them. Your mama and family members, whoever was on drugs just like them. But you chose a different path, and this motherfucker mad because you got that divine shine in you. But that's the path that you choose. Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel. Brothers. What did Cain do to his brother Abel? Killed him over what? Jealousy. When you look at the story of Cain and Abel in the Bible, God told both of them, give me an offering. Abel said, God, I love you. So when Abel came to give God his offering, he gathered his best sheep of his flock, the best he had to offer, and he gave it to God. It's not that Cain didn't give an offering, but when Cain was gathering up his stuff, you know what? Cain was like a tiller of the ground. So you know what Cain was doing? Instead of giving God his best fruit, his best potatoes, his best tomatoes, not like God really needed any of these things, but it's just a point. It's just a fact. It's just a test. He was like, well, I ain't going to give God my best potato. I'm going to give him this potato. I don't want this one anyway. I'm going to give him this fruit, this carrot. This carrot look a little, yeah, I can get rid of that carrot. I don't want that carrot anyway. So it's not that Cain and Abel both didn't give to God. They did. Both of them gave an offering. But Abel gave from his heart. Cain did not. He withheld. And as a result, he was jealous of Abel and killed his own damn brother. And killed his own damn brother. When all he had to do was do the same fucking shit that Abel did with his silly, doofy, goofy, loofy ass. That's what be tripping me out about these haters, man. They be mad at you like it's your fault, and you don't even be thinking about them. You're not flossing on them. You just being you. Some of y'all light up a room. Some of y'all personality is so bright and vibrant that you just naturally who you are. You funny. People flock to you. People like being around you. You got good energy. Then you got somebody else who wants that position, but they don't have that light in them. And it ain't your fault. Maybe if you brush your teeth, stop being dirty, stop being a hater, that you're not giving off the energy to make people be comfortable to come to you. Or you got people who go out their way to want to be the shit, to want to be seen in a positive light. And then when you come walk in a room, they feel like their light dims because all the attention goes towards you. They don't even know that you don't even want the attention. You just coming in here just to chill, mind your business, do what you do, eat your food, and go home. This motherfucker really mad at you because he or she is like, ugh, they're taking my shine. Nigga, Ninja, you had a shine. I don't care about none of these people up in here. I'm just chilling. It ain't that serious for me. It's serious for you because you know you're insecure. You're insecure. This shit be funny. And then they go behind your back like most people do. Not most people, but I'm finding out there's a whole lot of people out here. They on that high tower from police academy shit. Yama, 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 yama. Oh, the moon is full. Let me go do a ritual. Oh, the quarter moon, new moon, half moon. Oh my God. Let me go into the cemetery. Let me get some dirt. Let me just, and you, what? What? All for what? I mean, people really be mad at y'all, man. That shit funny to me. That shit funny to me. We just went over the story with the tortoise and the hare. If the hare wouldn't have fell asleep with his egotistical, ignorant having ass, he would have beat the tortoise. But the tortoise called out the hare to a race because as the tortoise watched and studied the hare race against other animals, he saw the flaws. He saw the weaknesses. He saw that rabbit was full of ego, full of pride, ignorant as hell, falsehood, superstition, and was going to make a mistake. And that tortoise, because he's slow and steady, was going to capitalize on the mistakes. When you watching sports, everybody live that's watching this now or that will watch this, most of us are sports fans. Most of us are sports fans, whether it be baseball, football, basketball, any type of sport, right? Haven't you noticed the team with the less turnovers tend to win the game the most? Haven't you noticed the team with the less turnovers wins the game? Haven't you noticed? Look at the tortoise and the hare situation. The Atlanta Falcons versus the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl some years ago. At halftime, it was like 35-7. Atlanta Falcons was beating the shit out of New England. Everybody knew that game was over. It's like, oh, it's over. It's over. Man, Atlanta may have scored one more touchdown, but New England came all the way back and win the game. Why? Because Atlanta got silly. They fell asleep. They got like the hair. They like, oh, we up. It's 35-7. We're done. This game is over. We finna celebrate. They already finna celebrating shit. They popping champagne bottles. But then what they start doing, they start making mistakes, turning the ball over, not staying focused, not running the plays that's guaranteed to get them the first downs, keep the chains moving. They start turning the ball over. The Patriots start capitalizing off those mistakes. They start capitalizing off those mistakes. And they came back and won. All because of their ego and ignorance. That's why. That's why. Let me read some of these comments. We have a lot of dark people trying to hide, but we see you. Oh, what? We got eagles. See, it's when you're a real eagle, you can really see. There's one thing to claim to be an eagle, and it's nothing to really be one. One of them gave from the heart, and the other one did not. You damn right. Good evening, big brother. Man, real talk. Real talk. People be mad at you, hating you. For what? I mean, and it be shit you don't even care about. And even the moments when things don't go your way, or let's say you a person, that's just a reasonable person in life, right? Let's say you driving a Honda. Nothing wrong with a Honda at all. I think I'm finna buy one just as a get around car. I don't know. I just, let's say you get one and you see a person driving a Lamborghini, right? And you're a reasonable person. You ain't finna go do no yama magic and all that shit. You ain't finna do nothing to go sabotage them. You just say to yourself, damn, that's a nice car. I got to get there one day. And that's it. You keep it pushing. You motivating yourself. Like, oh, okay, for sure. I'm going to get me a Lambo. Fuck that. I'm going to fuck with it dumb. I'm getting that Lambo. Okay? But you ain't one of them mofos. You ain't one of them dark warlocks, dark witches, see a person with a goddamn some shit that you ain't got and you feel like, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to sabotage them so they can suffer. And I'm going to try to take it from them. Like, why don't you just go put in the work? Why don't you go ask that person what they do for a living? And see if they can put you on. But instead of doing that, they want to hate on you. They want to be mad at you. I'm telling you, I'm so glad God, the divine spirits, the ancestors, the source of all, I'm so glad everything that's out there in that universe, when it came down to me being born, I'm so glad it didn't put none of that wicked, disgusting, low vibrational bullshit, jealous, envious ass energy up in me. Because I couldn't imagine being like that. I almost feel sorry for him. I don't. I said I almost. I almost feel sorry for him because I couldn't imagine what it's like to just wake up and be in misery every day. You just wake up every day mad, thinking about the person who ain't thinking about you. Come here. I will slap the sensitivity. Hey, man, some mofos are some haters, man. They wake up every day thinking about people that ain't thinking about them. Every day. And you would ask yourself, like, man, don't you got some bills to pay? A wife or a husband to take care of, a family and some kids? Don't you gotta go to work, get a job, something? Why the hell is y'all so focused on me? Get a fucking life. I'm serious. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Some hating ass females out there, huh? You really be looking good. Another little crew of females be mad. Who she thinks she is? Oh my God. Look at her. She thinks she all that. You ain't even said a word to them. You don't even know these people. Soon as you walked in, they say, who she thinks she is? Like, what you mean? I just walked in. Just because I know how to properly walk in heels and your silly ass don't mean I think I'm better than you. Maybe I went to charm school as a little girl. Maybe my mama taught me something that your mama didn't teach you. Be mad at your mama. Don't be mad at me. Fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers be mad. Dudes be mad because the women like you. All the women like you. All of them on you. You walk in, the ladies only like, oh my God, he mad. He sitting up there just fuck that shit, man. Let me go do some magic on this nigga. Yama, 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 yama. Let me take from him destiny swap. Goddamn, you bum. You mad at me because you got a dad bod? Boy, I go to the gym every day. What the hell you mad at me for? Ladies is looking at you because you look like you got muscles through your shirt and shit. Your stomach is flat. You know what I'm saying? And instead of coming to ask you, hey, man, what you do? You're like, man, you know what? I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I detox my body a lot. I drink a lot of water. I work out. I do a lot of ab work. This motherfucker don't do that. All he want to do is drink, smoke, eat burgers and pizza, and he mad at you because his body is a reflection of the things that he put into his body, and he mad at you. Bum. I can't stand dudes like that. I can't stand dudes that get mad at other men because women like him or like, bro, who cares? If I was in a room and didn't know ladies like me, but they was all on him, I would be laughing. I'd be like, boy, hey, it's better you than me, man. They own you, but that's the curse and the blessing all at once now. I hope you ready for that, because, boy, as soon as you pick one, the rest of them mad. It's going to be some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no hater. I wouldn't even be mad because I know what's for me is going to be for me. I'm not mad. But you got some dudes out here that really be mad. Why the fuck all the ladies got to like him? Nigga, I don't know. I don't even care. And half these motherfucking mitches, excuse my language, I said mitches. Half these motherfucking mitches, I don't do nobody give a damn about them. I'm not even on them. You want them. You want them all. I don't. I just want who I want. Okay? I select few in here that can get my attention that's worth having. Everything else, hell no. You want them all. You go handle that. But they ain't mad at you. When you're confident, it triggers some people's insecurities. You damn right. You damn right. Your light be triggering other people's darkness. Some of y'all listen here. Hey, listen up, y'all. Some of us really got to realize that our light triggers their darkness. It's some dudes right now. I'm still on some weirdos. I'm still on their ass. They DL like a motherfucker. DL like Hughley. Swear up and down they not. Swear up and down they perpendicular. Straight Heath Ledger, though. Straight Heath Ledger. And I ain't talking about Heath Ledger that played the Joker in Batman. I'm talking about old Brokeback Mountain. Got the nerve to be mad at you because you a real divine masculine mofo. And you with what the natural way of how God do things. And you ain't mad at what people do you? Especially in America at this point, it ain't no sense of hiding nothing. If you like that, just be like that. But don't be mad at the mofo that's walking in there, chest out, head up, on this square, back straight. You mad because they really on a square, and you trying to imitate being on your square, but your back broke. You're walking like a damn pack of damn Starbursts. Don't get mad at me. That's your lifestyle. You the one got to live with that. What you living like that for if you're not willing to be openly and just be like that? If you are, that ain't none of my business. But you not finna be mad at me and go plotting behind me. Because, boy, I'm telling you, people don't be knowing, man. You ever seen that movie Rocky 3? Y'all seen anybody seen the movie Rockies? You got Rocky 2, 3, 4, all the way to 5, right? And then you got the movie Creed, which is like kind of continues the legacy of Rocky. But in Rocky 3, he fought Mr. T. I know everybody know who Mr. T is. Black dude, mohawk, wear all the jewelry. I pity the fool. Mr. T, right? So there's a scene in the movie, Mr. T was whooping, especially the first fight, because they fought twice in that movie. The first time Mr. T fought Rocky, he whooped Rocky ass. I mean, beat the brakes off Rocky. He beat the brakes off Rocky. He knocked him down, and when the first time he knocked Rocky down, he was talking shit to him. The dialogue in the movie is funny. So that's one of the best. If you want to see a movie with some good dialogue, watch Rocky 3. I swear to God, that shit will have you rolling. But he stood over Rocky. He was like, yeah, get up. He said, come on, you think you're bad? Get up. He said, come on, you think you're bad? Get up. Yeah, I got a lot of more. I got a lot of more for you. I got a lot of more. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel with some of these haters and these dark-ass witches and these stanky-ass warlocks. Come on, y'all think y'all bad? Get up. Y'all want to play? Come on, get up. I got a lot of more for you. I got a lot of more for you. Y'all came? Let's play. No, it ain't over. No. There are no pacts between lions and men. Let's get it. Let's go. Because I'm going to finish that. I'm getting across that finish line. I'm getting across the finish line. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Because I'm on my time. I ain't on nobody's time. I'm on God's time. I ain't got to steal from nobody. I ain't got to lie on nobody. I ain't got to cheat nobody. I ain't got to wish nothing bad on nobody. I ain't got to try to destiny swap with nobody. I ain't got to try to make nobody look bad. If I don't have it, I know how to get out here and work for what I got and work hard to get to what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, when you look at that story of the tortoise and the hare, one thing about that tortoise that hare didn't have is a shell. See, a turtle, they got a shell. That rabbit/hare didn't have no shell. So what does that mean? Protection. What does that mean? Protection. See, that rabbit didn't have no protection. That tortoise got protection. So let's bring it down into real life. What protection would that be? That shield. Where you get your shield from, God? That means you divinely protected, fool. You ain't got no protection. So when you run up against somebody you shouldn't be doing that yama shit on, you're going to get towed out the frame. You're going to get towed out the frame because you've been getting away with it. Like with the rabbit, like the tortoise was racing a rabbit and the rabbit had just raced all these other animals first. You've been getting away with that shit, being ignorant, taking your time, falling asleep, being a clown. But then you ran against this divine turtle with this protections, all metaphorically speaking. So you tried that yama bullshit. That shit hit that shell like, it's nothing. And you look like, damn, how he keep doing that? Don't worry about it. You don't even know who that is. What you should have done was do your homework before you even started the race. But it's too late. Now you got to deal with it. Dum-dums. That's how that's how that works. That turtle got protection. It's protected. Every time shit start falling, what that turtle do? Go into a shell, get covered up by the Lord, come back out like, and keep moving. And keep moving. And you can clown. Because guess what? You know how long turtles live compared to a rabbit? You know how long a turtle can live? I bet you a turtle will outlive a rabbit. I bet you any money a turtle will outlive a rabbit when it comes to lifespan. Google that shit right now. Google it right now. Clowns, cheaters. Y'all don't be like that, man. I'm telling you, I feel sorry. And you know who else I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for the children, the kids that's actually grow up in those environments and they got those type of envious, jealousy, lazy, stanky, dingy, dusty, dirty, funky, lazy, punk, hating ass adults and parents. I feel sorry for those kids because that's another generation of some of the slang filth that this planet don't need. That's another generation of some of the filth this planet don't need. We got enough of that shit. Get your ass up and do something about yourself and stop being a fucking hater. You bum, y'all losers, you punks, you cowards, you DLs. And I ain't talking about the community either. I ain't community bashing. I'm talking about this, or I ain't gonna say this. It's probably, I think it's a couple of them up in there. I don't know what they on. I don't know what the hell they be doing over there. It's some shit I wouldn't do. Some shit I wouldn't do. And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. For some of y'all, Don't get mad because everybody come up against you. Don't get mad because all your coworkers come up against you. Don't get mad because all your friends, so-called friends, they're not friends, come up against you. Don't get mad because all your family members come up against you. Don't get mad. Don't get mad because all your neighbors come up against you. Do not get mad. What you want to do is laugh and smile at their ass. Laugh and smile at them. Laugh and smile at them. Why would I do that, Noble? Because all them trying to jump you is showing you how bad your ass is. It's showing. I ain't talking about bad like, oh, you 1 for 10 bad. I mean, no, nigga, you 10 for 10 bad. Like you Michael Jackson bad. You bad like that old girl walking down the street bad. You a monster. You a monster. You a beast. That's why they gotta jump you. That's why they all gotta make Zoom chats and group meets and shit to plot on you to come up and figure out how they gonna take you down because you bad than a motherfucker. Because you bad than a motherfucker. And they know by themselves individually, they can't do it by themselves. They know one by one, if they were to run up in you, you'll put paws on their ass like a young Mike Tyson. BB Bing sleep. BB Bing sleep. BB Bing sleep. BB Bing sleep. And I'm talking about in the 3D and the 5D. So they feel like, look. Okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. Okay, shit. Oh, my God. Okay, look. I'm going to do this. You do that. You do that. You do that. And I'm going to do this. And I think that's going to get them out of here. Oh, shit. And meanwhile, you sitting back just like, what y'all doing? Oh, nothing. Hey, how you doing? You want a piece of cake? No. What you put in that shit? What do you mean? Why would we put anything in a cake? Come on, Noble. Go ahead and try this cake. Don't you want some? No. I don't want nothing from you. Nothing. Don't offer me shit. Nothing. I want nothing you have to offer. I do not want it. I don't give a damn. You're not going to make me feel bad about shit. But you bad. That's why they got to come up on you like that. Your co-workers know you bad. Your co-workers know you the best one at that job. Your co-workers know you got more experience, more knowledge, you do it better, all the higher-ups like you more, they know. So they got to take lunches together and leave you out of it. Next thing you know, you be like, oh, where'd you guys go for lunch? Oh, we all went to Shakey's for lunch. Grab some pizza real quick. Ha ha, where were you? And you like, sitting right here. Why y'all didn't say nothing? We figured you probably didn't want any pizza. No, they just need to go huddle up about your ass. Family members, same shit. Family members, same shit. Leaving you out of shit. Yeah, we just hating. Don't even get mad. Don't lose no sleep. Don't get depressed over that shit. Don't get depressed over that shit. Laugh at their ass. Everybody in your social club, everybody in your fraternity, sorority, whatever the fuck them. Don't even worry about it. Just keep doing what you do. I promise you. Because that people don't even realize they create their own generational curses. Oh yeah, for sure. Just disgusting. That's why I'm telling you, I'll be so done with these people. I'm right now, if I was a lot of y'all, just sit back and enjoy the popcorn because the time that we're living in, this energy that we in right now in this world, especially in America, it's all about karma. I'm telling you it is. People ain't getting away with shit. Why you think so much shit being exposed? Why you think they battling with the Epstein files? Because it's like, no, don't tell the world what we really do to these kids and everybody on this island. No. Don't let them know that the governor and the senator and all these motherfuckers is, no. Vampires. No, the light. Sound like them little goddamn gremlins, when they get melted, they be like, waggle, 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 waggle. Yeah. Bombs, gremlins, demons, Jezebels, dark witches, you DL warlocks just be killing me. I'm telling you, man, let your light shine. I got people right now hating, trying to stop some shit. You ain't stopping nothing. I'm still waiting. And it'd be so funny because they think they're the only ones with talents, the only ones gifted. Everybody think that. They be thinking they gang up on you. Yeah. What is he gonna do now? Shit, I don't know. The same shit David did to Goliath. I'm gonna knock you in your forehead. You'll see. Come find out. Fuck around and find out. Come on over here. I got something for you. I got something for you. I got some shit. You think you got a click? Okay. Everybody got a click. I bet you mine's better than yours. I bet you mine's is better than yours. Mine show up, you won't even see them. We see y'all. We see y'all. Y'all easily spotted. Sometimes it'd be so funny when people be hating because it'd be like, sometimes it be the things that you don't do. It's funny because when you're in the dark and you're trying to hide, it be the shit that you don't do reveals what you really doing. And then it be the shit that you do reveals the shit that you doing. So it's like for them, when you evil, it's like you're fucked either way it goes. It's like a lose-lose situation. Well, just don't say anything and we're gonna pretend like y'all just told on yourselves. Okay, well then let's just go ahead and support it and act like y'all just told on yourselves. Ain't nothing they're done. It's been checkmate. We talking about playing chess? Checkmate. We playing checkers? You got no pieces on the board. And the ones that's left, yeah. Go ahead and think you got a few pieces left if you want to. Watch this. That's how you move with evil since they want to play. They want to play chess, play checkers. They want to play checkers, play chess. Same thing like when you doing competition. When you competing in boxing. When you going against a boxer, brawl. When you going against a brawler, box. That's how you beat who you going against. When you going against somebody that want to box and move around and dance and do all that boxing shit, brawl his ass. When you dealing with somebody that want to brawl and box his ass. I'm telling you, you can learn a lot from just the things that you do in your life, things that you have experienced in your life. I'm telling you, you can learn a lot from your job, watching your kids, being in nature, watching National Geographics. How you think a lot of these martial arts systems develop these systems? Tiger claw and dragon and leopard strike and eagle claw. Like how you think because they studied the nature of these animals and they applied it to everyday life. They applied it. All you gotta do is do the same shit. You can learn and take from everything and apply it to life. And that's why I'm saying a lot of y'all haters, they be hating. They don't do nothing but sit around lazy as shit and had a nerve to hate on divine feminine and divine masculine. Tell they ass to be like Michael Jackson, moonwalk they ass out of here and fucking beat it. And they not pumping no fear in the fucking nobody. So they can take that shit on. They can take that shit on. Like I told y'all in Medusa. Next thing you know, you just start hearing shit. Did you hear about what happened to such and such? No, what happened? Oh, man. What? You be like, damn. Yeah, man, they sick as a dog. Ooh, shit. What? Oh, man, they ain't got no bread. They just, what? Oh, man, they out of here, man. They crossed up. What? Yeah. That's on them, though. That ain't on you. You ain't got to wish it on them. You let them do what they do. The shit be funny. Having God with you is more than having everybody against you. Hey, man, I love y'all. All right, I hope y'all watch this from the beginning. Tortoise and the hare. Don't be afraid. Slow and steady. Let God mold you. Be that mustard seed. It don't take much. But God got you. You know what I'm saying? That fig tree. Be a real fig tree. Not a fig with leaves, but a fig with fruit. Pay attention to the way people move and the things that they do in life. It don't matter what they say. Person will be in your face. I care. Right now, I got some. If I was to go approach any of these haters right now, be like, what's up, bro? You got a problem with me? They gonna say, no, boy, I love you. This was the same mofo. Yama, 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 yama. Conjuring that shit on me. I ain't gonna say it in my face, but I'm gonna say it in their face, though. That's the difference between fortitude and being a coward. Between God and the devil. It only takes one angel. One angel can take on at least a dozen demons. One angel will take on at least a dozen demons because they weak. They're soft. They look scared. Come here. Look, what's that? Wizard of Oz. Everybody was scared of the wizard until they looked behind the thing and saw this little small ass motherfucking dude playing with the voices, acting like he was scared. Then they looked like, you mean the whole time the wizard was a punk behind the scene? Like, yep. What was y'all scared of? Scared of nothing. Had y'all in a loop, in a trap. Cowards. Cowards. Cowering beneath the whip. You've been getting punked this whole time by a softy. Somebody as soft as cotton candy. For real, for real. For real, for real. Punked by nothing. Don't be afraid, man. Handle your business. Whatever the path God is laying out for you to do that. That's your purpose. That's your lane. He wants you to work with kids, work with the homeless. He wants you to start. They want you to start your own business. They want you to paint, be a musician, a doctor, a dentist, whatever resonates with you, whatever makes you happy. Go ahead and do that shit. Don't try to live your life to make somebody else happy. Don't live in fucking misery and shit. Be happy. You're not supposed to be miserable the whole time. All these haters is miserable. That's what I said. I couldn't imagine being like that. When I see people better than me, I go to the gym all the time. You think I'm not weak, nigga? I'm strong. I'm stronger than the people that's bigger than me too. But guess what? When I run across somebody that I see is stronger or got more endurance or got more cardio than me, I don't get mad. I don't hate on them. I'm like, that's what's up. Like, it'd be funny because when you be in the gym and you working and they working, y'all look at each other and y'all get that hair now. Like, yeah, I see you over there getting it. Like, yeah, I'm over here getting it, my nigga. I'm home. Same thing when I go to the MMA gym, when I go to the kickboxing, boxing, MMA gym. I'm cold. But when I see somebody that can throw a kick better than me, throw a punch better than me on the ground or some shit, I don't be up in there like, man, I hate them, man. I'm finna conjure up something to get them out the way. I want to be the best in here. No. You know what I do? Me personally, you know what I do? When I see somebody better than me or something, and we're working on that in particular, and they say, hey, yo, go partner up with somebody, I run straight to them. I mean, I sprint to them like, hey, man, come on, let's go. Not out of disrespect, not out of, because I want to hurt you. It's because you good at this, and I want to get good at it. And I see that you the best person in here on the ground. So if I keep going on the ground with you, you're going to probably beat me. You can probably beat me 10 times out of 10. But I'm going to be getting better and better and better every time. And then one day you're going to look up. I'm going to get your ass. You're going to be like, damn, bro, you got me today. I'm like, yeah, I sure did. I got you today, boy. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And then, even if you never get to the point where you're better than that person, guess what? When you run across any and everybody else out there that ain't bringing what they bringing, you're going to smack their ass. You're going to smack their ass. Yeah, for real. You're going to smack them. Real talk. So y'all don't be afraid of shit. Don't be afraid to develop. Don't be afraid to go through a little pain, a little, God, that fire gonna burn you. You know what I'm saying? God gonna really mold you. He wants you to be solid. So you got to keep being pressure tested. But ain't that what they say? Ain't that how you make diamonds? Ain't diamonds go under pressure? You being pressure tested. And these haters be trying to break you. And they wonder like, damn, why we can't break this motherfucker? Because before I came to you, you goons, you clown, you buffoons, I went through several crucibles. Several crucibles. So what y'all doing? Oh, God. Am I at Disneyland or what? Are these rides for free? They should be, because they suck. Hey, man, I love y'all. See y'all on the next episode. All right, y'all be safe out there. I heard they got some type of new law out there. I don't know. I got to look it up because they talking about felony for doing certain shit. All right, so drinking and driving. So y'all just be careful about that, man. Just be careful. New laws coming in New Year, especially in LA. They got the Olympics coming up, so they tightening up on a lot of little shit just to clean up the city and shit. So y'all just be careful out there. Keep your head on the swivel. And that's all good. All right. So I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Noble Alexander, I'm out.